stone.
Teeth on the wind, blood on the road. I ride with the fire that the law can't hold. Dust in my lungs, rage in my soul. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal cold. Teeth on the wind when the state line bends. Ain't no peace for the ones they couldn't cleanse. Wind bite deep like a wolf on the chase. Red dirt smearing across my war-torn face. Cops in the rear trying to cut my pace, but the road dripping blood and it ain't no race. I'm a ghost in the smoke where the sinners live, where the lost don't talk and the damned don't forgive, where a badge ain't shit and the truth's a shield, and the only rule left is the one you give. Steel on my belt, grit on my teeth. I carve through the night like a blade underneath. If the law on the wall, I'll bring the grief, turn the whole fucking highway to a funeral wreath. Teeth on the wind, blood on the road. I ride with the fire that the law can't hold. Dust in my lungs, rage in my soul. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal cold. Teeth on the wind when the state line bends. Ain't no peace for the ones they couldn't cleanse. I hear the wind growl hard when the blue lights chase. Engine screaming like a beast that's lost its grace. But I don't slow down, I don't lose my place. The dust call my name on this lawless space. I'm the outlaw, echo in the midnight heat. Boot prints burning every mile I meet. Broken signs fall every time I greet. Another county line I'm destined to beat. They want my soul, but they'll choke on dust. I ain't born clean, I ain't built for trust. My bones run hot with that rebel rust, and I drag hell with me when the throttle thrusts. Teeth on the wind, blood on the road. I ride with the fire that the law can't hold. Dust in my lungs, rage in my soul. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal cold. Teeth on the wind when the state line bends. Ain't no peace for the ones they couldn't cleanse. Every mile's a warning, every breath is a dare. If the world wants my blood, it better take it from the air. Teeth on the wind, blood on the road. I ride with the fire that the law can't hold. Dust in my lungs, rage in my soul. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal cold. Teeth on the wind when the state line bends. I'll die on the road before the system wins. Outlaw rhyme radio, where the wind bites back and the road remembers everyone the law tried to bury. Outlaw rhyme radio. Night wolves don't kneel for kings, don't salute badges, don't obey laws they never wrote out here. Darkness arise with us. Night wolves don't bow to laws, cut through the night with rebel claws. Sirens break when the engine gnaws. Ain't no rule strong enough to pause. Yeah, night wolves don't bow to laws. We tear through justice, crooked jaws. Yeah, moonlight paint chrome with a silver bite. Wolves roll deep through the outlaw night. Badges shake hard when we come inside. They know damn well we don't fear their might. Dust kick high where the blacktop ends. State line crack where the freedom bends. Rebels don't wait for the court pretends. We ride through fire with the deadest friends. Lights flash blue, but the dark stands tall. Night wolves grin when the sirens call. Law try chase, but they always fall. We turn their order into southern sprawl. Night wolves don't bow to laws, cut through the night with rebel claws. Sirens break when the engine gnaws. Ain't no rule strong enough to pause. Yeah, night wolves don't bow to laws. We tear through justice, crooked jaws. Road hum low like a deathbed hymn. Wolves tear holes through the system's rim. Fear run cold in a lawman's limb. Night so wild, even the hell grows dim. Engines spit fire like a midnight creed, burning each lie at the judge's feet. Outlaw rhyme radio, ride at full speed. feed. Wars don't kneel, we were born to lead. Badges crack loud under boots of rage. State can't cage what they can't engage. Night wolves rip through the power stage. We ride freedom on a bloodstained page. And night wolves don't bow to laws. Cut through the night with rebel claws. Sirens break when the engine gnaws. Ain't no rule strong enough to pause. Yeah, night wolves don't bow to laws. We tear through justice, crooked jaws. Outlaw rhyme radio. When the night comes, laws fade, wolves don't. Hey. Outlaw rhyme radio. You push the dirt down with laws, with boots, with lies. But out here, the dirt howls back, motherfucker. Dirt howl back at the system. Spits every chain they try to twist. And the wolves rise up when the courts play victim. Ain't no bad strong enough to fix them, yeah. Dirt howls back at the system, cause the ground remembers what they won't listen. Dust live high when the truth breaks loose. Roads shake wild when the wolves did dues. State boys run when the engines juice. Fear in their eyes like a tied up noose. Judges preach hard from a golden stage, but dirt don't bend to a tyrant's rage. Every outlaw born from a buried page. Every grain scream loud when the law's engaged. Ain't no justice where the soil turn red. Ain't no peace where the rebels bled. The system built lies on the bones they shed. Now the dirt howl back for the fucking dead. Dirt howls back at the system. Spits every chain they try to twist. And the wolves rise up when the courts play victim. Ain't no bad strong enough to fix them, yeah. Dirt howls back at the system, cause the ground remembers what they won't listen. Siren cracks off when the dust storms hit. Truth ride hard where the broken sit. Dirt don't care about the lost counterfeit. It howls like a beast that'll never quit. Wolves stomp lies with a southern bite. Engines roar loud in the smoke-filled night. Outlaw rhyme radio raging the fire. Dirt cry back when the wrong ain't right. They buried our names like they own the land, but dirt spit back when they raise their brand. Every outlaw stands on a truth so grand. System crumble where the wolves expand. Dirt howls back at the system. Spits every chain they try to twist. And the wolves rise up when the courts play victim. Ain't no bad strong enough to fix them, yeah. Dirt howls back at the system, cause the ground remembers what they won't listen. Outlaw rhyme radio. You can bury us, but the dirt will scream your sins long after you're gone. Outlaw rhyme radio. Out here the road don't give a fuck who you are. Dead roads don't bend, not for kings, not for badges, not for outlaws like us. Dead roads been for no outlaw. We ride straight through every fucking flaw. Dust hits hard like a rebel's law. Ain't no judge brave enough to redraw. Yeah, dead roads been for no outlaw. We carving names where the dirt stands wrong. Blacktop crack like a wounded throne. Miles of scars where the state disowned it. The blacktop crack like a wounded throne. Miles of scars where the state disowned. Every line painted by the ones long gone. That goes ride shotgun when the night pulls on. Sirens fade quick where the dead roads roam. Wolves march wide where the law ain't home. System tried change but we cut that chrome. Freedom too wild for the brittle dome. Boots kick dust on the land betrayed. Engines out truth that the courts downplayed. Roads don't bow to the threats they've made. They stay straight, cruel like a hand unplayed. Dead roads been for no outlaw. We ride straight through every fucking flaw. Dust hits hard like a rebel's law. Ain't no judge brave enough to redraw. Yeah, dead roads been for no outlaw. We carving names where the dirt stands wrong. Dead roads were where the weak turned back. Where bad boys cried on the outlaw track. But wolves trace lines they can never crack. Southbound fury on a stillborn pack. Sky turns red when the truth runs thin. Stones roll fast from the violence within. State line crumble when the riders grin. Dead roads don't change just to let us in. Outlaw rhyme radio blazing the night. Dirt spit fire when we grip that fight. Road's been dead long but it still feels right. Ain't no bending for an outlaw's bite. Dead roads been for no outlaw. We ride straight through every fucking flaw. Dust hits hard like a rebel's law. Ain't no judge brave enough to redraw. Yeah, dead roads been for no outlaw. We carving names where the dirt stands raw. Outlaw rhyme radio. The road don't move for us, so we move through it. Even if it's dead, even if we are too. Outlaw rhyme radio, broadcast straight from the jaws of hell. If you hear the wolves tonight, don't run, brother. Ride with them or get torn the fuck apart. Chaos rides with wolves in the dead of the night. Ain't no badge gonna tell me how to live this life. Dust on my boots, blood on the mic. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal alive. Yeah. Chaos rides with wolves every time I ride. And I won't die clean, I'll die electrified. Red dirt on my knuckles, gasoline in my veins. I ride past county lines like they ain't got change. Sheriff yelling in the static, trying to call my name. But the wind screams louder and it don't obey. I'm a threat to the quiet, a curse to the weak. I chew through fences when the world won't speak. Let the thunder roll heavy on the southern creek. I'm the wolf in the dark that the preachers see. Burn marks on the back road, smoke in the sky. Cops at the checkpoint wishing I complied. But I ain't kneeling, I ain't living the lie. I was born for the chaos, they're scared to try. Chaos rides with wolves in the dead of night. Ain't no badge gonna tell me how to live this life. Dust on my boots, blood on the mic. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal alive. Yeah. Chaos rides with wolves every time I ride. And I won't die clean, I'll die lit. I hear the wolves howl loud when the red lights chase. Engine growling like a beast with a scarred up face. Let them track my shadow, they won't find no trace. Just a trail of burned signs and a lawless pace. Yeah. Raised on the edge where the broken roam. Where the highway scream louder than a man alone. Where a bullet's just a warning and a grazes to home. And a rebel never bows till he's carving the stone. Kick dust at the line that they told me to fear. Laugh when the threat gets close to my ear. I don't run from the fire, pull that fire near. Make the chaos my brother, make the wolves my gear. Chaos rides with wolves in the dead of night. Ain't no badge gonna tell me how to live this life. Dust on my boots, blood on the mic. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal alive. Yeah. Chaos rides with wolves every time I ride. And I won't die clean, I'll die electrified. I don't follow the road, I twist the fucking map. I don't listen to the law, I make the law crack. Every mile is a warning, every step is attack. If chaos calls my name, I'm calling it back, yeah. Whoa. Chaos rides with wolves in the dead of night. Ain't no badge gonna tell me how to live this life. Dust on my boots, blood on the mic. Outlaw rhyme radio, keep the signal alive. Yeah. Chaos rides with wolves every time I ride. I'll burn this world down before I ever hide. Outlaw rhyme radio, where the wolves roam free and the law don't mean a goddamn thing. Outlaw rhyme radio, storms coming, rider. Most folks hide from it, but you fucking right straight into his teeth. Riders don't fear the storm. We were raised in the thunder, born in the swarm. Rain hits hard, but the engine stay warm. Outlaw rhyme radio, riding through the norm. Lightning crack, yeah, that's our song. Ain't no law strong enough to drag us along. Sky turn black when the wolves roll through. Storm clouds split when they smell my crew. Bad boys run when the wind turn blue, but the rain's the only judge that ever stay true. Boots hit mud, leave scars in the ground. Thunder in my chest like a goddamn hound. State line closed, but the heat's still around. Good, let them try to take a rebel unbound. My jacket's soaked, but my aim stay clean. My store is called in the red dirt scene. Night so dark it cuts through the mean, and the storm don't scare what the system couldn't. Riders don't fear the storm. Raised in the thunder, born in the swarm. Rain hits hard, but the engine stay warm. Outlaw rhyme radio, riding through the norm. Lightning crack, yeah, that's our song. Ain't no law strong enough to drag us along. Wind slap hard, but I grin right back. Storm tryna knock me off this track. Sirens cry weak while the clouds attack, but I ride with the rage they can never crack. Road slick shine like a blade in the night. Every drop's war pain when I'm ready to fight. Tires cut water with a house so bright. Even hell steps back from a rebel's bite. They pray I fall when the sky goes red. Rain mixed blood where the ditch meets dead, but I'm still here, throttle still fed. Storm ain't shit next to what's in my head. Rider don't fear the storm. We were raised in the thunder, born in the swarm. Rain hits hard, but the engine stay warm. Outlaw rhyme radio, riding through the norm. Lightning cracks, yeah, that's our song. Ain't no law strong enough to drag us along. You hear that? That's a storm begging for mercy. We don't get that out here. Riders don't fear the storm. We were raised in the thunder, born in the swarm. Rain hits hard, but the engine stay warm. Outlaw rhyme radio, riding through the norm. Lightning crack, yeah, that's our song. We ride through hell just to prove them wrong. Outlaw rhyme radio, storm passing. Outlaw dog. Outlaw rhyme radio. Justice ain't blind out here, motherfucker. We drag that bitch face first through the dirt till her crown cracks and her scales bleed. Wolf drag justice through the dirt. Tear the badge from the hand that dealt the hurt. Gave her brakes when the engines flirt, and the law falls down where the rebels assert. Yeah. Wolf drag justice through the dirt. Cause the system never worked, never fucking worked. I seen judges fall when the truth got loud. Seen cops hide quick when the dust unshrouds. They preach order from a throne so proud, but one wolf's howl can drown their crowd. Yeah. Red clay soaked in the lies they made to bury our brothers while they sip the shade. But wolves don't kneel in the traps they laid. We bite back hard where the power decayed. Boots leave marks where the court stands. Drag the justice across outlaw lands. They built their world with crooked hands. We tear it down with rebel demands. Wolves drag justice through the dirt. Tear the badge from the hand that dealt the hurt. Give her brakes when the engines flirt, and the law falls down where the rebels assert. Yeah. Wolves drag justice through the dirt. Cause the system never worked, never fucking worked.
the pack rolls deep. Chains break loud when the state's asleep. They promised peace, but the price too steep. So we carved our freedom in the wounds they keep. The storm rise where the bad was fall. Wolves run wild where they built the wall. Ain't no courthouse brave enough to call, cause we burn their scripts and rewrite it all. Their justice cracked on our boots tonight. Every lie exposed in the fading light. Outlaw rhyme radio howling in spite. Wolves drag truth where the law lost sight. Wolves drag justice through the dirt. Tear the badge from the hand that dealt the hurt. Gavel breaks when the engines flirt, and the law falls down where the rebels assert. Wolves drag justice through the dirt. Cause the system never worked, never fucking worked.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. If justice won't ride for the broken, then the wolves will drag her ass through the dirt again. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Badges shine in the courtroom light. But out here, they get stomped in the dust by the motherfucking stampede. No badge survives the stampede. Wolves run wild where the law starts to bleed. Engines roar loud with a vow we heed. Freedom ain't given, it's a violent creed. Yeah, no badge survives the stampede. Cause the dirt shows truth, the courts won't read. Riders roll in like a dust storm fight. Boots hit hard in the dead of night. Cops yell freeze, but they lose that right. Cause wolves don't kneel when the world ignites. Sirens cry soft when the herd comes through. Black top shake with a rebel view. Badges crack fast under outlaw crew. Justice never stood where the wild grew. Every hoofbeats rage they tried to kill. And every engine's roar is a blood-borne wheel. They built their laws on a poison hill. We tear it down cause we ride for real. No man survives a stampede. Wolves run wild where the law starts to bleed. Engines roll loud with a vow we heed. Freedom ain't given, it's a violent creed. Yeah, no badge survives a stampede. Cause the dirt shows truth, the courts won't read. Storm come heavy when the rebels ride. State lines shake from the southern tide. Badges ain't shit when the wolves collide. Stampede a race, what the kings decide. Dust rise quick like a choir of fate. Thunder from boots that the law can't negate. Sirens fall silent when the herd vibrate. Rebels ain't never been easy to regulate. Outlaw rhyme radio roar in the heat. Flames kiss chrome as the state retreats. Badges get crushed under lawless feet. The stampede decides who owns the streets. No badge survives the stampede. Wolves run wild where the law starts to bleed. Engines roll loud with a vow we heed. Freedom ain't given, it's a violent creed. Yeah, no badge survives the stampede. Cause the dirt shows truth, the courts won't read. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. If they wanna stand in front of a stampede, then let the dirt teach them what justice failed to. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Sirens scream for control. But fire don't listen to no fucking orders. Firehouse louder than sirens. Burns every law they keep signing. Wolves ride out where the state's been lying. He's so wild, even death starts smiling. Yeah, firehouse louder than sirens. In the south, don't bow to their tyrants. Storm class split when the flame gets fed. Sirens choke out when the sky turns red. Bad boys run when the smoke's widespread, cause fire tells truth while the law drops dead. Ash hit hard like a rebel's creed. Dust rise up when the night's in need. Engines roll out with a cutthroat speed. Fire got faith in the ones who bleed. Courthouse melt when the wolves pull in. State lines curl from the scorching wind. Fire ain't holy but it burns they sin. And the sirens die trying to drown our den. Fire howls louder than siren. Burns every law they keep signing. Wolves ride out where the state's been lying. Heat so wild even death starts smiling. Yeah, fire howls louder than sirens. In the south don't bow to their tyrants. Sirens out weak when the flames stand tall. Smoke rise thick where the kings once called. Every order on their books dissolved, cause fire saw shit that the court installed. Boots hit dirt with the embers glow. Wolves march through where the cops won't go. If the state wants war then we let it show. Fire speak louder than the flags they throw. Outlaw rhyme radio, riding with heat. Flames lick proud at the law's defeat. Sirens cry soft at the rebel heartbeat. Fire and wolves never know retreat. Fire howls louder than sirens. Burns every law they keep signing. Wolves ride out where the state's been lying. Heat so wild even death starts smiling. Yeah, fire howls louder than sirens. In the south don't bow to their tyrants. Outlaw rhyme radio. The flames don't follow orders. They only follow outlaws. Outlaw rhyme radio. Fear's just a ghost in the rear view, brother. Engines roll louder than anything the state could scream. Fear burns when engines roar. Wolves ride hard through the dirt and war. Sirens fade when the throttle soars. Ain't no law strong enough to settle the score. Yeah, fear burns when engines roar. We tear through lines they can't restore. Fire spit out from the tailpipe raised. Dust rise up like we broke the cage. Badges step back when the pack engage. They know damn well we don't play their stage. Road shake wild and the outlaw steel. Truth hit hard like a rusted wheel. Fear don't live where the wolves reveal. Ain't a single heartbeat at the system can't steal. Sky go red as the night draws claws. State boys tremble when they hear our calls. They just talk loud like rebel laws. Every roar stronger than the king's damn flaws. Fear burns when engines roar. Wolves ride hard through the dirt and war. Sirens fade when the throttle soars. Ain't no law strong enough to settle the score. Yeah, fear burns when engines roar. We tear through lines they can't restore. Southbound wind got a bite so mean, tearing through lies that the court ain't seen. Heat rise tall where the road's unclean, but fear melts fast in a wolf unseen. Lights flash blue but they shake inside. Siren choke out when the rebels ride. They just scream truth that they tried to hide. Fear burn hot on the system's pride. Outlaw rhyme radio, shout through the smoke. Every roar cut deep where the badges broke. Fear get crushed like a hollow joke. Engines roll louder than the oaths they spoke. Fear burns when engines roar. Wolves ride hard through the dirt and war. Sirens fade when the throttle soars. Ain't no law strong enough to settle the score. Yeah, fear burns when engines roar. We tear through lines they can't restore. Outlaw rhyme radio. Fear don't ride with us. Only fire does. Only wolves do.